Richard Solomon. He's in Plano. And, you know, we were hearing from Marielle earlier who said there's some parts that are just seeing this beautiful snow that people can get out and enjoy when they're off today. You're one of them, Richard.
You know, it was beautiful about 3 hours ago. Now it's just everywhere. It's in my boots. My feet are cold. But hey, this is the definition of a perfect snow day. So we're in the city of Plano. They actually closed all recreational centers, all libraries earlier today. A lot of schools are closed. So what do you do when you don't have anything to do? You're sitting home with the kids. Well, bring them out to a lovely place like this. You can see, I mean, this thing is packed now. It wasn't like this during midday, where if you missed it, I actually won a race against some of these kids out here. But this is how some kids are choosing to spend this snow day. I mean, you have a lot of sleds out here. What this is showing is just, you know, you don't need phones to have fun anymore. Kids can just come outside, put the phones down, and honestly just have fun with each other and spend some good time out here. So, I mean, this is what it looks like up here. Now, one of the places we're actually gonna head up to Melissa next, and I'll tell you how that looks there, but I can already kind of forecast just the roads. A lot of the roads, a lot of these neighboring streets are not paved. I know the city of Plano, they're attacking the main roads. They're using a salt sand mix there. But that's why we've been saying this whole time, look, if you don't have to be outside in these conditions where you're not on the roads, just stay inside, right? Because it probably will cause some issues for some folks. But we'll keep you posted on that later on this afternoon. So I'm gonna send it back to you guys in the studio. Actually, I'm gonna try to bring you guys back some snow because this right here, I mean, this is perfect packing snow. This, I mean, look at that, that's amazing. Now, I'm not gonna chuck it at one of these kids, but there are a couple, they tried to jump me after I won in that sledding contest, but I'll send it back to you guys in studio.
I don't want you to make the news today, Richard Solomon. I can see the headline now. Local TV news reporter gets in fight with kids.
It was hilarious.
News at 11.
I could not believe he was competing with those children. And well, he did, and I will say he did win.
You know, sometimes me and my 3 kids, it's like, I won't show you who the boss is.
Because these guys are so competitive.
Yeah.
That's the happy side of the snow, right? But then you have the other side, and that's if you actually have to get out and drive in it. A lot of people still have to work today.
Yeah, a lot of folks are trying to work today. We know that folks are, if you have to get out of the airports as well, this is a day where you want to check before you're picking anybody up or maybe trying to catch a flight as well. A lot of issues today that, again, around North Texas we are dealing with. Scoop Jefferson, I believe we're going to catch up. I don't know if you chatted with him on midday.
I've not talked to him yet.
I haven't heard from Scoop yet, but you know what? Scoop is dressed for success and this winter weather. Scoop.
Yeah, you know what? It is very, very cold out here. Now, coming downtown, I'm in downtown Fort Worth, just west of downtown. Coming downtown, believe it or not, there were points where I was the only one on the interstate. That never happens in Texas. So people are taking heed about a travel advisory in this winter weather. The interstates were very passable. This morning in Fort Worth, it started out as snow, then it went to sleet. Now it's raining here. I'm going to step out of the way and give you a look at I-30 West. This is just west of downtown. There's a lot more traffic, but not like traffic we're used to seeing here in North Texas. As you can see, just from the cars and trucks on the interstate, there is a lot of accumulation on the interstate. You can see them splashing up. This is a mixture of sleet and snow and rain. So that's what's happening here in Fort Worth right now. Again, there are not a lot of people out. When I was downtown earlier this morning, you could see that the parking garages were empty. There are not a lot of people at work. A lot of people decided to stay home, or they're working from home, which is, you know, options now. So people are, again, taking heed to the winter weather. If you do have to come out, you need to be very, very careful. On my drive downtown, I did slide a little bit. I did see some trucks out dropping salt on the interstate as well. Again, it's tricky out here, so if you do have to come out, you need to be very, very careful. But if you don't have to come out, stay at home. Back to you in the studio. Actually, instead of going to the studio, we'll go to Tiffany, who is on the streets in Dallas, to give us a look at what's happening there. Tiffany?
Yeah, Scoop, earlier we were at the High 5, but now we're on 75 northbound here in far north Dallas, heading towards the Plano area, and there aren't a whole lot of cars on the road like you mentioned. It's pretty surprising because we're not seeing a lot of cars like we normally do on 75. It gets pretty crazy out here, but let me show you what the roads are looking at right now. You can see that actually there's a crew right in front of us working. We've seen these tech stock crews, these NTTA crews working throughout the morning. We've been driving around since about 3 a.m. Let me turn on this windshield wiper for you here just so you can see. And you can see it's a little bit icy too on the windshield wiper of our camera. But these roads are very, very slushy right now. Right now, since we are on 75 and cars have driven past it, you know, it's compacted the snow and the sleet a little bit. But the problem is when you go on these overpasses, when you exit, that's where the problem areas really are, because those side roads, the service roads, they aren't as plowed and as melted as these main roadways and these main highways that we're driving on. Another thing I'm seeing right now, I don't know if you noticed, let me try to zoom in here for you. But if you can see, like, cars are splashing up a lot of water. There's lots of puddles at this point. You can feel the car sort of going side to side. See, look, every time a big puddle comes our way, we're going only 40 miles per hour right now on 75. You definitely need to slow down if you are driving today. And if you don't have to drive, like we've been saying throughout the entire morning and now into the afternoon, stay at home if you can and really enjoy that snow with the kids, because out here it's not that pretty. So, but for now, I'm gonna send it back to you guys in the studio. We'll check back in again in another hour.